Hey, week two. I think I got the right mic working this time when I plugged the webcam in. So shouldn't be just one take, but not much happened in the last week because it was Thanksgiving. So kind of busy with all that stuff. I did get the circuit board in. This is what it looks like right now without anything actually soldered on. Obviously, the LEDs aren't on there, but the buttons are. Might be able to. Makes a nice click sound, but it came. Just gotta get all that on, and the minimum was 5, so I have 4 more of these. So I've got some to mess up on, I guess, is one way to look at it. But I do have the components to make 3 in total right now. So if I don't mess up, I could potentially have 3 of the Voltorb flip things. So that's cool. I'll probably start soldering all that stuff tomorrow, because in about 2 hours and 45 minutes, I've got the meeting with the business development director at Epic Games, since that got pushed to today from last week. So still waiting to do that, and figured now would be a good time to just do the weekly check-in recording, since I wanted to wait until after the meeting, but I've got other things to do after that. So I'm doing it now. And then I also bought a Steam Deck, so I can get the Steam Deck verified little badge certification thing on Steam game store pages that I put up in the future. That would be cool. And obviously I got the cheapest one because I want to have the games be able to run on it. So I need to make sure I have the worst one to make sure the performance is good. And what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I guess I'll show off the I guess the final version of this fishing game. So I've got like a UI at the bottom now that kind of shows that you're equipping it and unequipping it. And then you can see it's following the hand now for the fishing rod model. And the camera's still a little buggy with the going up against walls, but that's not the main focus. And then there's like a cable line renderer component that I found that I attached to the end of the fishing rod and the bobber. And then I added like a little animation to the bobber, and I got a store asset VFX splash thing for free in some pack. And it just kind of does that until you click, and then I got some UI as well that pops up, and the fish now just kind of spins there for like 10 seconds and then disappears. But yeah. And the idle bobber just kind of bounces up and down to act like it's going with the water. If I wanted to take it a step further, I could have tried to figure out how these little icebergs match the water going up and down, but I didn't really have time. I mean, I do have time, but I'm just not going to do it right now. I think I made enough stuff in this little prototype to show off for the meeting with the business director. I think it's enough. So kind of shows a wide range of things that I fiddled around with and got working in Unreal Engine. Since he already knows I use Unity the most, so maybe this will impress him enough to the point where he'll recommend me to the programming department and I can get an interview there. So that would be cool. But yeah, that's I think that's it for today, or this week at least. Nothing much really happened, so yeah, I'll see you guys next week.